Hi Sagittarius, I'm Jamila, and welcome to the Venus Experiment channel. So this is your love horoscope for the weekend of Friday, September 20th. So Sages, Sag Sun, Moon, and Risings. So this weekend, it is all about the other. It's all about your partner. It's all about your friends. It's all about any one-on-one relationship. And maybe it's about listening this weekend. So there's going to be a lot of talking from their end and maybe a lot of listening being asked from you. So there's also this big square going on in the sky on Saturday between Jupiter, Sag's ruling planet, and Neptune, which for everyone has been this kind of confusion about what is true and what is God. And it can be a big fight about what truth is and alternative facts coming up here. And it can be totally spiritual and mystical, spiritual expansion for all of us, or it can be totally delusional and in fantasy land and escapist too. So for you, this energy is really highlighted this weekend and coming out in your relationships. So you want to make sure to be open-minded here. Do not get righteous, Sagittarius. If you know what is right for you, that's great. But you don't need to know what's right for everybody else because they have a different truth. So be open to their truth this weekend and listen to the other. And maybe there's a lot of questions being asked and looking for answers. And we want to ask all the questions, but we don't have to know the answers, especially not for anyone else, because everyone's going to have different answers about what is right, what is truth, what is God. And we're asking these big questions this weekend, and especially the others in your life. They're asking these giant questions, but that doesn't mean that you have to have the answers for them, Sag. In fact, do not give them answers. Do not be the guru. Don't play the guru, okay? Let them come to it. Let them talk themselves through it into an understanding. So just remember this weekend, everyone has a different version of what is right and true and what is God for them. And we can connect into it. Or we can ask so many questions that we get into this anxious mental tailspin here, which is really possible because it's so mental and very mentally overstimulated this weekend. So be good to calm your mind and do all that you can to calm your partner, because maybe this weekend is challenging for them somehow and they need to talk it out. Maybe it's some depression or some hard time with an authority figure they're having. So you want to be supportive to your partner this weekend. And do not be the guru, especially with your one-on-one partner, but be the guru for yourself, because this is a totally spiritual, mystical alignment, and you can connect to God. You can, and you don't need to do it for anyone else, just for you. And you don't need to convince anyone else of your path either. Your path is perfect. So this weekend is really about staying open-minded, mentally flexible, and exploring new paths to God, or new paths within to that truth, and being open to all these different new paths, and there's not just one way. So let's ask all the questions this weekend, and remember not to be righteous here, but you can find your own God, find your own truth, and stand in that power and that knowing, and you don't have to convince anyone else. And then on Sunday, when the moon moves into Cancer, emotional and sensitive Cancer, that is Saturday night at 9:49 p.m. Pacific time, then everyone's feeling a little bit more sensitive and emotional. And Sunday, your partner might need even more support. And it's a great time to go deep and have these deep conversations with your love, with your loved ones, with all those that you love, any deep relationship. But remember that Mercury is squaring Saturn Sunday morning, so there's this weight and this pressure and heaviness to our communication, but it can be very grounding as well. So this weekend, it's all about relationships, changing your mind in your relationships and moving to a new direction and opening your mind to a new direction. And then after this changing and dissolving here, then on Monday morning at 12:50 a.m. Pacific time, the 23rd, it's Equinox and the sun moves into Libra. And now we're cardinal here. We want to push forward. So this mutable energy this weekend is really about cleansing and dissolving, washing away, kind of washing our minds this weekend. So we can have this new beginning in Libra, in relationships, where we want to really push forward and create new relationships. And for you, Sag, this is in the area of your friends and your network. So building this new network and this light shining on your friends. Yes, Libra season. So my dear Sagittarius, I hope you have a beautiful weekend and enjoy the romance that's available with this, because it can be dreamy and romantic. So have some beautiful conversations with your love and support them. And I hope to see you again soon. And see the description box below for information on my website and my readings. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend, Sag. Bye.